This video is brought to you by Ageless Geeks.
Cowabunga dudes and dudettes, this is Anthony, aka BatBomb82, and today I'll be doing a review of the Star Wars The Black Series Heavy Infantry Mandalorian. Now, taking a look at the front, we can see that the figure is showcased in a larger scale window box packaging. Turning the box around, we can see an image of the Heavy, and we can see that he is numbered at D2. And if we take a closer look, we can see a short bio for the Heavy Infantry Mandalorian. So if you want to read that bio, go ahead and pause it now. So with the box out of the way, let's crack this figure open and see what we have inside. And here is the Heavy out of the box. And man, this is one badass, beefy action figure. Hasbro killed it with this piece. He is definitely one of my favorite characters from the new series, and I am so stoked that they made an action figure of him so quickly, so I'm super stoked to add him to the collection. So with this piece finally in hand, let's take a closer look at the Heavy Infantry Mandalorian. Alright guys, now let's take a closer look at the Heavy. And yeah, man, in full disclosure, I play a lot of Battlefront 2, and I always play a Heavy. I'm a bigger dude. I like carrying big, beefy guns and things like that. You know, I like to play a tank. This guy is definitely a tank for the Mandos, and man, he's so rad. When I saw him come up on screen, oh my god, I was like, yes, this guy's a badass. If I were a Mando, I would be this fella right here. But man, again, Hasbro has killed it. Their Mandalorian figure that I just reviewed is great, so much detail. And this guy, the same way, the paint looks awesome. You can see the dents and the scratches, all the silver throughout the entire figure look really good too. It's an awesome skirt piece, a little bit of tattering right there. Oh, this looks so good, man. The pouches, see, even like the buttons are painted on here, the little gold. That shows that Hasbro has been done, like they're really working on their paint apps and things like that, and they're not skimping all that much. They're packing as much detail in here as possible. So I love that, man. It's so good. Like even like the little red section right here, like people might not notice that, you know, the average person might not care for that, but when I see these things, I'm like, yeah, man, you guys are really, you know, putting your best foot forward with this. You can see the wash on this like orange color right here. You know, the buttons right there painted. Man, that's so good. All the denting and scratching this. Look, man. Yeah, dude. Oh my god. So happy to have this. Again, I absolutely love that show. And the Heavy was like, that was my guy, man. Loved it so much. And he looks great. Peg holes on the feet. Love this right here. You got the little flamethrower section right there. Oh my god, so awesome, so freaking cool. I love it. Alright, so let's check out his one accessory here, and that's this whole jetpack, fuel, flamethrower, you know, machine gun, heavy artillery. Like, this thing is dope. So the backpack itself looks so nice. The detail on that looks great. I love the silver that they use, like a darker gunmetal mixed with a brighter silver. Looks awesome. The gun looks killer. Great sculpt on that. I love how they use the paint here. It blends into like a silver to like that bluish metal like that. That looks great, dude. Yeah, they did such a good job of this. Cable works out nice. It's not a bendy wire, but it is flexible, so that's really good. It helps when it wraps around the figure. But yeah, man, look at that. It looks so awesome, dude. Love this. All right, so how this works, there's just a peg right there, and you can plug it on the back like so. Then you take this piece right here, and you're actually gonna peg that into his flamethrower right there, because the backpack gives it fuel to shoot flames. And you can actually take this gun right here, this little peg like so, and you can actually peg it on the side like that when you don't want him to hold it, and he can just holster it at his back like that. That works great. I love that they even included that. you can actually take this off like that, and there's a little handle in the back right here, so you can actually put that on like so. This handle right here does swivel like that, and you can get him on this, and now you have a nice two-headed pose, ready to just destroy all kinds of stormtroopers and droids and things like that. Man, I love this. Oh my gosh, I am so freaking happy with this. This came out great. He looks incredible, man. I'm definitely gonna think about cosplaying this guy or cosplaying some form of a heavy. I think that would be incredible. Okay, now let's run down his articulation. I'm going to do this without the backpack, and I just realized there's a bantha skull right there. How dope is that? That's really cool. Anyways, let's run down the articulation. Head is on a ball joint, rolls around, turns left and right, up and down, and wobbles side to side. Arms in gold full 360, up and out that far. Shoulder pads are softer plastic, and they are attached to the actual arm like that, so they just go over the sides just like so. We got a single bend at the elbow, as well as rotation at the elbow, rotation at the whole gauntlet right here, rotation at the wrist, as well as a hinge at the wrist. We do get a ball peg in the midsection, so it rolls around pretty decent, does turn left and right, pivot side to side, and crunches back and forth a decent amount. We got hip joints that kick forward that far, back not so much, splits about that far, rotation in the upper thigh, double jointed knees that kick himself in his own butt, so that's pretty good. Nothing at the shin, ankle joints go up, down, and a very good ankle rocker. So overall, man, I love this. I am super stoked to have this. Again, like a lot of you, I absolutely loved that show. It was incredible, and seeing that episode, what was it, episode 3, when all the Mandos just came in and saved the Mandalorian from all those bounty hunters, and that was just so iconic. I was freaking out and cheering, and I was like, dude, I need action figures of all of those guys, but definitely him for sure. Super stoked to add them to the collection. In my opinion, an absolute must get. So for a quick size comparison, here he is standing next to a Marvel Legends Deadpool and NECA Batman figures. Also for comparison, here he is standing next to the Black Series Sabine and Din. And just for fun, here he is standing next to little Lego Bat Bomb. So there it is, guys, my review of the Star Wars The Black Series Heavy Infantry Mandalorian. And man, I am so happy to have this figure, as I absolutely love the character from the show. And Hasbro did such a great job with this. The sculpt and the paint are out of this world, and I absolutely love his one accessory. It's so freaking good. And this just makes me want more characters from the show. I definitely want more Mandalorians, and I'm sure we'll get a ton more, but man, Hasbro, I need them now. You are killing it with these figures, and I cannot wait to add a ton more of them to my collection. So please comment, like, and subscribe. Stay nerdy, my friends. Peace.